In this video, we'll do a couple of example reads from the practice reading page. So we're going to putting, then green reading, and here we practice reading. You can either do a standardized test with 12 putts. You can see your progression in time per read, and there's also a point system where you can track your high score. You can then practice 1 to 4 meter putts, 5 to 10 meter putts, and at the very bottom there's something called core sim, which is there if you want to challenge yourself. With that said, we can press start. Here we got a nice little warm-up putt. So for elevation of 0% and slope of 3%, we have a start of 9 and a step of 9. A distance of 1.5 meter is just one step. So what we get is 9 plus 9, 18. Let's see if we can get some trickier putts. Here we got slope of 1.5%. So we'll first solve it as 1% and then add 50%. So the start is 2, step is 3. So 3 multiplied by 3 steps plus 2, that gives us 11 centimeters. Then 11 is about 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 11 plus 6 gives us 17 centimeters. Let's see if we can find another few special cases. Here we got a putt where the distance isn't a multiple of 0.5. What we then need to do is an adjustment because of the step number. So we know that the step is 6, so that means that we need to increase the aim with 6 centimeters for every half meter of putt distance. So if we divide 6 by 5, you get the number of centimeters we need to increase for every decimeter. And 6 divided by 5 is about 1. So what we can do is take the aim for a 1 meter putt and then add 2 centimeters. And here, to be able to know the aim for a 1 meter putt, we actually need to take use of the table fit. So for table fit, we know that for these two values, we need to increase the start number with 1. So the start is 5, increase that, we get 6, and then add our 2 extra centimeters, and we get 8. The next special case comes when we have a slope of 2.5%. So what we need to do then is solve it as a 2% putt, then increase it with 25%. So our normal 2% slope gives us 5 plus 6, 11. 25% is just 11 divided by 4. 11 is about 12, so 12 divided by 4, which is 3. 11 plus 3, that's 14. And the last special case is when we have slope of 3.5. Let's see if we can get one with that. So here we got a 3.5. The way I normally solve it is by using elevation of 0 minus 1 and slope of 3. There we have a start of 13 and a step of 11. Adding these two together, we get 24. The other way to do it is use elevation of 0% and then slope of 3% and then add 20%. So if we do that, we get 9 plus 9, 18. And then to increase it by 20%, we need to divide 18 by 5. 18 is about 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 18 plus 4, that's 22. And that is really all to it when it comes to the calculations. But this is something which you have to spend some time practicing to get fast and comfortable enough to do it on the course without interfering with your routine. But when you've gotten to that point, you will be able to stand over the ball with the knowledge that you have the best possible read given your estimate for the distance, slope, elevation and stimp, and to be able to know that is exactly the point of using this green reading system.